Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this should be interesting. So, we're talking Justice League, and as the title says, whose movie is it anyway? Is it Zack's or is it Joss Whedon's? And this article here by Terry Schwartz for IGN News basically covers whose movie it is. So, Deborah Snyder, she speaks about who the movie is. The movie is Zack's DNA, says Affleck, who reprises his role of Batman Bruce Wayne from the Snyder-directed Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. He cast the movie, he designed the movie. People, I think, don't understand who don't work on movies, which is how much work is done in prep. The casting, the sets get built, the story is written, the ship is in essence sailing. I found as a director you can maybe change 10%, 15% on the day, Affleck continued. You rarely had Zack's ship set sail with us. We were fortunate when Zack was not able to continue. We got really lucky in that we got a guy who is very accomplished in his own right in the genre. He kind of sprinkled some of his fairy dust on our movie and finished it. I don't think there's any way to go back for me and say that's a just scene. They were both working together towards a common goal. I got a sense Josh was working from what he had discussed with Zack before he stepped in. So basically, what he's basically saying is that when you're making a movie, if you have two different directors coming in on a movie, for the movie to be successful, you must have the same mission, the same goal, the same endpoint. You have to be in harmony with that. How you actually go about doing whatever you do, that's a totally different thing. That's on you. But you at least have to have a clear sense of what is the outcome that you want for a movie. So, why some movies like, say, Fantastic Four failed was because one director was fired and another director came in to try and finish that director's work and had no real clear sense of the mission the director wanted. If you have two directors going in opposite directions, your movie's going to flop because the tone dissonance is not going to work. And you have to keep the tone of the movie. The president said that. You will not be seeing Joss Whedon. You will not be seeing Zack Snyder. Even though Deborah Snyder has come in on the London press tour. Still, Zack's not going to be there. Alright? Josh is not going to be there. Because you have to understand, Josh Whedon, he's doing Zack's movie. He's doing Zack a favor. He's finishing the movie for Zack. Because Zack can't finish it. So, this is what Deborah Snyder had to say about the movie. She said, I think for us, the whole thing is so bittersweet because we had been working on this franchise for the past almost 8 years when we started developing the script for Man of Steel. And we moved on to BVS, and also Zack developed the story for Wonder Woman, which was leading up to the point of Justice League, where these characters were finally to come together. She says, this is really a great hero's journey. A journey for these characters to be the characters who they are today. So not being able to complete his vision was extremely difficult, so that makes it hard. But we were lucky that we had Josh already working on the script pages. Our feeling is that we're hoping that people don't think about how much the movie is made when they see it, because these characters are bigger than any director. They're bigger than any one of us. And we love and adore these characters, and we love and adore all these people here. So the point is about completing the mission. It's not about whether this is a Zack Snyder movie. It's not about whether it's a Joss Whedon movie. Obviously, it's a collaboration between Zack and Josh and Danny Elfman and Junkie XL, obviously. Okay? Junkie did some work, and you're going to hear some of Junkie's work in there. Danny did work to smoothen out things. I think what I would say is Danny and Joss give you that industry feel, that Hollywood finish. Zack and Junkie give you that indie feel. You know. So Hans Zimmer, he gave you that again, that Hollywood, that complete refined finish. And I just think that this combination, you can't go wrong with it. I heard Danny Elfman's music. I was impressed by it. After hearing the Film Gulp, shout out to Film Gulp. He did the press junket where you heard Danny Elfman's music, and man, that thing sounded fantastic. And Danny Elfman's going to be pulling from Hans Zimmer. He's going to be pulling from, uh, the John Williams theme of Superman, 1975. He's going to be pulling from Batman, 1989. He's going to be pulling from all over the place. Okay, and he's going to weave in. I think this thing's going to be streamlined. The 2 hours is just fine. It's going to be a nice linear film like Wonder Woman. It's going to be streamlined like Wonder Woman. The story's going to be clear. I think I love the brilliance of their color correction, or how they added other elements to the color tone, the color palette. I know they're still tweaking things. I watch it how they tweak certain things. So I'm not really worried about anything. And I think this is probably going to be the first Zack Snyder film that's going to have really wide mass appeal since his Dawn of the Dead film. So I think that's going to be awesome, and I can't wait for this movie to come out. I really can't. So on that note, you guys leave your comments in the comment section below about what you think about this IGN article. You guys have a great one.